Hey band, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at rhythm chart 7.5. This is eighth notes and rest with time changes. Well, the meter does not change on line number one. Line number one is all going to be in 4/4 time. So everything in line one is pretty straightforward. We don't have any eighth rest in line number one. We just have the 1/4 rest here at the beginning of measure 3 and a quarter rest here at the very end. And most everything else is eighth notes, just a couple of quarter notes here and there. So this line is pretty easy peasy. Let's go ahead and do this one. Here's your tap, down, up, ready, and count. 1 tay, 2 tay, 3 tay, 4. 1 tay, 2 tay, 3, 4 tay. 2 tay, 3 tay, 4 tay, 1 tay, 2 tay, 3 tay. So not too much to be concerned about with that line. Let's go on down to measure 13. And now it starts to get more interesting. Now we have some eighth rest. So let's look at the first eighth rest here in measure number 13. So we have eighth notes, 1, tay, 2, and this eighth rest is the tay of count 2. So what this means for us when we're counting is this note, this eighth note is going to be short. So some people I have heard do this. 1 tay, 2, and that's not true. We're not going to go up with the inflection of our voice because this is a rest. So this note right here on count 2 will be short. 1 tay, 2, 3, 4 tay. Down, up, down, 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 up is what our foot is doing here on the notes. Okay, so second measure, we are changing count 2. All right, so this starts out the same with 2 eighth notes, but then instead of having saying the downbeat, we're now going to say the upbeat because the downbeat count 2 is now a rest. And so that happens here also. So we're just moving the eighth note over 1/2 of a beat. So this one sounds like this. 1 tay, 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 4 tay. I'll do that again. 1 tay, 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 4 tay. Measure 15. We are back with a downbeat on count 2, but then you have 2 eighth rest. So the first eighth rest here is the upbeat of count 2. And this beat right here, this rest is on the down of 3. So this is going to be the up of 3. So it sounds like this. 1 tay, 2 tay, 4 tay. I'll do that again. 1 tay, 2 tay, 4 tay. Measure 16. This right here is what's going to trip you up because we're going to be silent on the downbeat of count 1, but we are going to say the upbeat. Sorry, I just lost my mouse. Let me put that back in. That's better. So this measure will be, if I'm tapping my foot, I'm going to rest on the downbeat of 1. Tay, 2, tay, tay, 1, 4. Do it again. Tay, 2, tay, tay, 4. Again. Tay, 2, tay, tay, 4. All right, so this whole line is going to sound like this. Down, up, measure 13. 1 tay, 2, 3, 4 tay, 1 tay, 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 4 tay, 1 tay, 2 tay, 4 tay, tay, 2 tay, tay, 4. So this line you're going to have to work on. It is not going to be simple for you. Just plan to kind of camp out here and repeat this part of the video until you feel comfortable with that line. Moving on down to line number 35. This is where our meter, to measure 35, this is where our meter changes to 3/4 time instead of 4/4. So there are no 4s. We're only going to say a 1, a 2, or a 3, or a tay. So let's take a look here. We have a quarter note on count 1. The downbeat of 2 is going to be silent, but we are going to say the upbeat. So this is a te, 3, te. So this measure is 1, te, 3, te. Measure 26, we're going to say the downbeat of count 1. Then we have 2 pulses that are going to be silent. So this pulse right here is this one right here is the downbeat of count 2, and this is the te of 2. So you will have 1, te, 3. Measure 27. You have count 1, downbeat of count 2. So this is short. Then you have the 8th rest, and then we're going to say count 3. So this one's pretty simple. 1, 2, 3. You just got to make sure that this beat is short. And measure 28 is easy peasy. 2, te, 3 right there. And let's put this line together. 3 beats. Down, up, ready, and go. 1, te, 3, te, 1. Te, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, te, 3. And those are your 3 lines for this page. So good luck as you practice these, and we'll see you on chart number 8.